If pain has got you down and you live in town, take a trip down to Pima Street. The people down there are people who care. They will get you back on your feet. Put love into action. Put love into action. If you ever want to have any real satisfaction.
And here we are putting love into action. Good morning, humanity. It's February 18th, and it's the lucky time of the day because it's Mondays with Bev and Paul. And hi, my name's Paul.
Hi, my name's Bev. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. And if you'll notice at the bottom of our screen, we've got a ticker tape. We can give you all the good news.
That's so cool. We're so professional.
And along the bottom, we'll have the question for the day, and you can see as it's coming onto the screen there, what do you expect BioTouch to be? To be or not to be?
That is the question.
Good morning. We're going to have a great show today. And that question came because we have our dear friend Chiara, who's been doing some workshops, some art workshops. And she did an interview. We need to move over a little bit here. There we go.
Okay.
A little interview with people. And I think we're going to start. Didn't we decide to start with her? She has a video of one of the recipients in her workshop. And we're just going to play that for you here.
So how did you like learning about BioTouch?
I loved it. I think it's very useful. It's a very useful tool, and I'm definitely going to be using this on my boo thing because sometimes we get caught up in like all this stressful.
So you think it's healing on the what?
On the go, yeah.
Wow. So what did you think it was going to be like?
I expected it to be kind of like maybe, what is it called?
What did you expect BioTouch to be?
I expected it to be like pressure points or reflexology, but it's actually not. It's very light with the touch. It's all about energy, and it's very important to let the energy flow, so no crisscrossing and all that.
So X and 1.
So that's just wonderful. As you can see here, she did it with her art, and just having all those young people. I mean, look at the great shots.
Gosh.
Everybody's happy. So what did they expect BioTouch to be? That was such a great question she had for them.
Oh, she really did. Yeah.
So some of the things we really liked about that little video clip, if you couldn't hear it quite well, was how she gets caught up in stress, that young lady. She expected it to be like pressure points and stuff. And also what we really like about her statement there is she called it healing on the go.
Well, that was amazing. Yeah. We're kind of been alluding to that, but
Right.
haven't really put it into those specific words. I love that. Healing on the go.
Yeah, you can take BioTouch wherever you go. And so, what do you expect it to be? Maybe you could type in there if you're watching us, what did you expect it to be when you first did BioTouch? And, I know when I first met Norman, and I go into this guy's house, a mining engineer, and I go into this smoke-filled house.
Yeah.
And there's coffee and smoke, and the soaps are playing on the TV. And like I always say, there was no tingling cymbals and whale music kind of thing.
Right.
So, what did I expect? It was nothing like I expected from the beginning. And when he took me into that bedroom, just took me into a bedroom, there was no special table, no special ritual. He just took those two fingers and touched me. So what did I expect? Nothing like what I got. It was so simple.
Right. Which, as we're always saying, that's kind of an unusual, different approach for us in healing.
And that's what BioTouch really is all about is, people expect it to be like these techniques, Reiki, Jo-Ray, healing touch, quantum touch, acupuncture, all of those techniques that have been around for a long time or have been heavily marketed. And BioTouch really is its own technique. It's become one of the most sought after healing techniques because you don't have to have an expectation.
Well, that's different too, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah, yeah. Well, from my own experiences as a recipient, in that self-awareness, what I realized is that BioTouch lets all of us have our own experiences. It lets us, receive and without any expectation, and we get to just be in that presence of that gift that we're being offered. So, we're not really used to having that option in our health care.
Right, and I think what's nice is even to come in with expectations. What's nice about the presentation that we're doing is we allow everybody to define it the way they want.
Yes.
You know, if it works, if you want to talk energetically, spiritually, esoterically, physical plane, it doesn't matter what you call it. There's no hierarchy. You don't have to buy into a belief system. So whatever you expect it to be, chances are it will sort of be blown out of the water because it's sort of everything and yet nothing.
So if you ask us point blank any of those things, what are you going to get from us? Whatever. We don't know.
Right. And it's funny, what do you expect it to be? I was at Kathy Dorson's memorial service. She passed away the end of January. And funny that people talked about her going to BioTouch, and of course everybody's like, well, what's BioTouch? What's BioTouch? So as part of the memorial, I mean, here's what's great about BioTouch. I actually
Did you?
had everybody, I said, there's one thing Kathy would want, and that is for all of you to do BioTouch. So we're going to do it at this memorial. And I had everybody take those two fingers and reach over and touch the person sitting next to them.
Wow.
That
awesome.
is what is beautiful about BioTouch. It can be used in any setting, from birth to death, from memorials.
On the go.
BioTouch
on the go.
That's going to be one of our new buzz terms.
I think so.
So if you're out there, Jenny, Cheryl, or anybody else who tunes in afterwards, tell us a little about what you expected when you first came to BioTouch.
Yeah, share those thoughts with us. It's always awesome.
So let's see, what were some of the other things? We have a testimonial. So we send these out to people. We send out the manual to people. And for a lot of people, they don't have any idea what BioTouch is.
Right.
They read our website, which is a really good website, as you can see down below, justtouch.com. And it tells you a lot, but you still sort of read all that and you go, wow. You just sort of go, wow, wow experience.
I know.
And we got this, we sent this video and manual to a woman in Canada, and she just sent us back this little testimonial. She said, I purchased the manual last year and use BioTouch faithfully every day. I have a background in holistic healing and am well versed in numerous modalities. But I have to say, BioTouch is by far the best modality I've found in terms of results. I love it.
Oh, and we don't even guarantee results. So again, it's like I've said, it reminds me, it's like a custom built healing program. That's what BioTouch is, and we get to experience it in our bodies in our own way and in every other way, in our self-awareness, all of our whatever we're expecting. It's like personal.
And I'll have to say, I've been doing this for 30 years, and I still am blown away that this works.
Me too. All of us. No, it's just all of us. We're still what?
It's like
when we hear those stories.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, somebody will come into the center. They'll have this list of pain or this intense pain. They've been to doctors, they've been to healers, they've been to this, they've been to that. And they come in and they say, can you help? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know, but let's give it a go. I'm just sort of, after 30 years, it's not about believing or having expectations, but it's sort of like you have to believe. You have no choice. You just keep seeing it work over and over and over. So for me, I'm grateful it's just a new habit.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that
right.
I just do without expectations, and I'm always blown away.
Well, that's that's what happens with magic.
Right. That's
you
true.
know? Yeah, and I think after a while, like we don't, maybe there's no, as we've said before, we don't have to know how or why it works. But when you stand in that realization that something has changed, something has shifted, you've got, it's just magical. It is.
So, that to me is interesting because that's like the big philosophy. I mean, how many philosophies and training programs have we been through? And really, when you get to all of them at the end, it's about letting go of expectations, living in the present, allowing the story to unfold without trying to improve, transform, or better it. And I think that's the beauty of BioTouch, folks. You don't have to believe, you don't have to have an expectation, but you do got to do it. You do got to do it.
You got to do it. You got to do it.
So you just got to take these two fingers and reach out and touch someone. So, we're asking you to be part of our 21-day challenge.
Yes.
We have a new challenge. It's a create a new habit energy. And it's about bringing BioTouch into your life. And if you're interested in it, just type on the comments there, count me in. And I'll put you into the drip. And all it's doing is reminding you how simple it is to put BioTouch into your life. And for the first 21 days, we're just asking you to do the greeting with somebody else.
Yes.
Better yet, teach that person to do just the greeting and have them do it on you. Now, if you do the greeting to them and they do the greeting to you, you want to know how long that takes?
Oh, tell me.
30 seconds,
No.
folks.
Are you worth 30 seconds?
There you go. 30 seconds out of your life for you and a loved one. And people say, well, what if they don't have anybody at home? Well, you could pull somebody out of your neighborhood
Right.
or walking down the street.
Can I have a cup of sugar and can you touch me with BioTouch?
Or, even by taking that and doing those points on somebody just in your mind's eye, just think about them, just do the greeting, and then just picture them doing the greeting to you. Mm-hmm. Even by just thinking about it, will create a new thought pattern.
Yes, absolutely
a thought
right.
pattern of that's healing on the go, of magic, of being in the present moment. So please, join us in this little challenge. Let us know if you want to be part of that drip, and we'll send you the whole thing and the link to how to do the greeting if you can't remember.
Hey, it's all there.
Yep. So let's see. We're going to teach. We always want to teach points on this program. So we are going to teach you today from our manual. There's our manual. And today we're going to teach you the neck set. Very simple set of points to do, very profoundly effective.
The neck set is used for addressing most headaches, neck pains, and soreness of the upper back. These points are performed in matching fire on the large muscles that run along the back of the neck. Points 1 and 1 are halfway down the neck on the side of the large muscles. Points 2 and 2 are at the top of the neck on the side of the large muscles at the base of the skull. Points 3 and 3 are at the bottom of the neck on the side of the large muscles. As with any set, you may repeat the points as many times as you like. These points may be touched in any order, such as touching points 2, then points 1, and finally points 3.
Kids working together.
I mean,
Come on.
Talk about magical.
That's awesome.
I mean, in this day and age where everybody's like on the edge and worried about this and that and sexual abuse and and you know,
and afraid of each other.
Afraid
We're
of each
actually
other.
afraid of each other, aren't
you
we?
know, and here are these two kids. Imagine having a group of kids in school doing the greeting in the neck on one another.
Oh, my goodness.
Imagine that. And we did that a couple times. We worked in a high school once. The principal had us come in. We did BioTouch in the lunchroom. So the kids would do, they'd have lunch and we'd have 2 chairs sit up. And kids would come by and they'd let us do the greeting. So they just open their shirt a little bit. We'd do the greeting, point 1, greeting, point 2. And we just would do some neck and some head work. And it was always funny when other students would walk by. They wanted to tease each other, so they'd always go, "Oh, getting your BioTouch," in this little whisper. But it low keyed everything, and the
Yes.
kids were getting amazing results. Finally, the principal, we had this little program there that if you got in trouble, you either got BioTouch or you went to the principal.
Oh, okay.
And
You
here's
gave him a choice.
that was a choice, and here was the magic of what happened. The most troublesome kid at the school. He was always in trouble. He was loud. He was boisterous. He'd always walk by where we were doing the touch, and he would go, "Oh, no, you ain't touching me." But he'd always walk by. "Sit down, sit down, sit down." "No, you ain't touching me." Well, he got in trouble during that program that the principal was running, and he said, "Okay, fine, I'll get my BioTouch."
Oh.
Every teacher noticed a change in him immediately that afternoon.
Oh.
A change immediately. When we did a workshop there, he recruited other students to come learn BioTouch.
See,
Now that's magical.
that's magical. Oh my gosh.
And there was no expectation on his part, on our part. We just did it. And we just watched the results, and the results are always the same.
It brings back for me all of this conversation about what we've said before. BioTouch really offers us an opportunity to just be now. That is not a new thought. That
Right.
is actually something that's been held for us for a very long time. And for me, BioTouch is in that gift, is offering us to put that into action, to actually step in and just for a moment out of our day, be in the presence of your own body, your own essence.
So again, the 21-day challenge, just do the greeting. So if you want to learn how to do it, let's see, we have it here. We have a workshop coming up with our wonderful Mercedes. She is going to present to us about tinnitus, its problem. She's worked with it a lot in her practice. And then we're going to teach you the few sets of points how to address tinnitus. It's a 2-hour workshop, 6 to 8 p.m. It's also going to be live stream. It'll be February 28th. That's a week from this Thursday. And we encourage you to come, learn it, or if you want just the manual with the links to the DVD, the video, become a member and you can just pull up the tinnitus workbook. So, those are always amazing opportunities. We can give 2 CE credits to any massage therapist out there.
Yes, I was just going to say,
Yeah.
let's remind them of that. Yeah.
So, come join us for the tinnitus workshop. I think it's going to be a really
It's
good
going to be
workshop.
wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to
And
that.
we have lots of other naturopathic doctors and medical professionals who have decided they're going to join us. Sharon is doing a great job
I
in that
know.
to do the presentation. It's always nice to know, what are these conditions and how did they come to be and what's some of the standard care out there and what are some of the alternatives out there. And BioTouch is right there. It really is a profound option for your health care.
Oh, I agree. It's wonderful. Yeah.
So that's another day.
Oh my goodness, another show.
So as you can see, what do you expect BioTouch to be, or not to be? Make it a being in your life.
You are a being.
You are a being. So
Divine.
we're going to end today. This song, again, was written by Horace Barnes, and he sent it out to Nashville to be recorded. And we are
Yes.
always grateful to Horace for giving us this gift. And we are going to play it for you as we check out another week.
Oh, have a glorious week.
Thank you all, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
If pain has got you down and you live in town, take a trip down to Pima Street. The people down there are people who care. They will get you back on your feet. Put love into action. Put love into action. If you ever want to have any real satisfaction, choose love while you still can. Don't even try to understand the healing grace in your own hands. Put love into action. I know you have heard these beautiful words. Love thy neighbor as thyself. Using BioTouch will help you so much. You'll never need anything else. Put love into action. Put love into action. If you ever want to have any real satisfaction, choose love while you still can. Don't even try to understand the healing grace in your own hands. Put love into action. Of mine has spent a lifetime teaching people how to heal. Energy healing is such a good feeling. It'll help you if anything will. Put love into action. Put love into action. If you ever want to have any real satisfaction, choose love while you still can. Don't even try to understand the healing grace in your own hands. Put love into action. Put love into action. Put love into action.